YouTubers can change a lot during their careers. Some of them get ultra famous and become full-fledged celebrities, while others get cancelled off the internet, never to be heard from again. And today on I.O., we're going to be talking about the top 10 YouTubers who look completely different now, part 2. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe if you're new here. In at number 10, Mr. Beast. Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, has been on YouTube for close to a decade, and during his time on the platform, he's changed his content many times. In 2017 is when he first gained popularity. He was doing mundane challenges like saying PewDiePie 100,000 times or reading every word in the dictionary. He also started doing 24-hour challenges with his friends, like staying in jail for 24 hours. But he started to really explode when he incorporated money into his videos, like when he tipped a waitress $30,000. And now in 2021, it seems that his content is almost entirely surrounding money, and he either spends millions in his videos or he pays people to do things for the videos. Since his brand has turned into a money spending machine, he's also made an effort to become philanthropic, and he started his Team Trees initiative in 2019. In at number 9, James Charles. James Charles looks completely different than how he did when he first started making content on the internet. Mostly the way he does his makeup has changed, along with some cosmetic procedures like lip filler. It's such a hot topic among his fans that James actually made a video in 2019 making fun of the way that he used to do his makeup. One of the most notable differences is the way that James used to do his eyebrows. Before they were a very unnatural block shape, and now he just slightly fills them in. He also used to wear blue eye color contacts, but now he rocks his natural color. And lastly, in the past, James was known for wearing hats backwards, usually black leather hats, but now he styles his hair instead. And at number 8, Alicia Marie. Alicia Marie is one of my favorite YouTubers right now because she does a good job in adapting to current trends. Alicia has been on YouTube for 13 years, and in that time, she's gone through a lot of phases. She was a part of the saturation and DIY era like other lifestyle channels, but she also incorporated skits into her content and got tens of millions of views on her Schoolisha back to school videos. But over the years, she realized this content was not her true self, and she was no longer fulfilled by her YouTube channel. This forced her to take a break, and when she came back, she was doing videos suited more to her age. Now Alicia does tons of vlogs, health and fitness tips, and fashion videos, and she recently launched her own clothing line with her sister. And at number 7, Nikki and Gabi. These twins are identical, so back when they were a bit younger, you could hardly tell them apart. But now that they're older, they have evolved into their own styles, and they couldn't be more different. This is actually a key part of their branding, and they frequently call themselves the opposite twins. This is because Gabi is girly while Nikki is edgy. When you look at the sisters now, they hardly even look related at times. Another reason for their different looks is cosmetic procedures. Nikki actually made a whole video on her channel with Gabi talking about Gabi's facial modifications. And in that video, Gabi revealed that she got lip fillers, got veneers for her teeth, and excessively tanned her skin, making the twins look even more different. And at number 6, Best Dressed. Ashley, aka Best Dressed, exploded on YouTube in a matter of a year because of her fashion content. In the early days of her channel, she had a simple look with minimal makeup. Throughout the life of her channel, she hasn't changed too much about her look, other than going blonde a few years ago for a brief time. But in January of 2021, she shocked fans when she revealed her new look. Her hair is now dyed right down the middle, half of it is pink and the other half is black. She captioned the photo, quote, "New year, new identity crisis." And it seems that she's been consistent with that look for the year. She even changed up her hairstyle too and has been rocking a fun bun aesthetic. Halfway at number 5, Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is one of the most recognizable YouTubers of all time. Most remember him as an OG creator who started making skits on the platform before you could even make money. But his content has evolved a lot over the years. When he first started out, he was making problematic skits, including some where he would take aim at minorities. He even did blackface on multiple occasions. Then over the years, he changed his content and started making slime videos and mukbangs. He changed again in 2017 and started making more scary videos. And then in 2019, he made the biggest shift to date and started doing docu-series on other YouTubers. This made him a household name once again, and his career had topped new heights. However, that all changed when he got cancelled in 2020, and he hasn't uploaded to YouTube since. And at number 4, Lohanthony. Anthony Quintal, known online as Lohanthony, was known as one of the OG creators and went viral for his antics, as well as being open online about being gay as a young teen. A lot of his content was very upbeat and colorful, and he urged his fans to live life as their truest self. But as the years went by, Anthony grew up and he stopped making content as frequently on YouTube. It seemed that he was going to live the rest of his life off the platform until he made a shocking return in 2020. In that video, he retracted his sexuality and spoke about getting closer to Christ. He now says that his sexuality was not who he truly was, and substance issues are the true reason that he came out. He even claimed that he would be celibate forever, rather than sleeping with men, as he now feels it's a sin. In at number 3, Zoe Sugg. Zoe Elizabeth Sugg, known online as Zoella, was one of the most recognizable YouTubers at one point in time. And before LA was the cool place to make content, the British YouTubers had a strong hold on the YouTube game. And Zoe's friends, including her longtime partner Alfie Days, were the hottest people on the platform. And over the years, as things have changed for the British YouTubers, it seems that Zoella never lost her shine. She regularly gets over 500,000 views a video on her 5 million subscriber vlog channel. Zoe recently broke the internet when she announced that her and her longtime partner Alfie were going to be welcoming a baby very soon, which is going to be a big change in her life and her content. And at number 2, Timothy de la Ghetto. Tim Chantarangsu, known online as Timothy de la Ghetto, was another huge star in the early YouTube days. He was known for making comedy skits, parodies, rants, and a series called Dear de la Ghetto. After becoming popular on the platform for comedy and for his rapping, he transferred his talents to traditional media. He was cast on the hip-hop improv show Wild 'N Out, where he got thrust into the mainstream and started collaborating alongside traditional rappers. However, he recently decided to leave the show for good. Tim now hosts a podcast on his channel called No Chaser. He also recently got married to his longtime partner, and they just had a child together. He even started vlog channel Tim and Shia Vlogs, where they document their child's daily life. And finally, number 1, Anthony Padilla. Anthony Padilla was one half of YouTube channel Smosh. In 2002, Anthony and Ian started uploading their Smosh videos to YouTube, and they quickly took off. By the fall of 2005, they were one of the most popular channels on the entire website. The Smosh YouTube channel then turned into a company, creating many different types of content. At this time, it looked completely different than what the channel started out as. This quickly got too much for Padilla, and he left Smosh in 2017. Since then, he's been working on his own content, and he's found tremendous success in his YouTube series, I Spent a Day With. In the series, he interviews people from very different walks of life and shares their stories with his audience. One of the most viewed videos is where he spent a day with people with multiple personalities. So that's all for the list, guys. Let me know your thoughts below. But before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my last video on the Mayweather-Paul fight. Just some guy with a mustache said, like I said before, the real winners are their bank accounts. I think everybody can agree with that. Both of those guys made so much money, and Logan in particular gained so much press and just notoriety, and that really is priceless. Then Nitrix said, Logan is making up for all those hugs his dad never gave him. Oh my god, the memes of them like hugging and kissing and whatever. Yeah, Logan has said that that was his strategy. Basically, after he would like punch Mayweather, he would kind of like go after him so that he couldn't receive a punch back, and honestly it kind of worked. I mean, it made the fight a lot more boring to watch, which I didn't appreciate, but it was actually kind of a decent strategy. Then Mistress Jen said, want to hear the rules about this fight? My interest dropped below 0, so I didn't even bother with it. So guess not watching it, I'm the real winner. Yes, I agree with that. I hyped this fight up a lot because, I mean, it's definitely kind of one of those once in a lifetime fights, but unfortunately it just wasn't as interesting as I feel like a lot of people expected. But, you know, they all still made their money, so congrats to them. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it all the way here, if you liked the video and want to see some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I'll catch you all in the next one.